Hello, today I want to talk about how to take full responsibility for our circumstances and in particularly how to take full responsibility for our poverty if we are poor, if we don't have money, if we are always struggling. So yes, life is not fair. That is not a surprise. Life has never been fair. There are some people who have all the privileges and all the advantages and all the help and all the connections and all the money. And there are some of those who don't have all those things. But if a person is determined enough, a person at least can have the tools to get out of poverty. And I tell you this out of experience. I came to Canada when I was 30 years old. I didn't have money, I didn't have an education, I didn't have connections, and somehow I made it work. And yes, I am not rich, but I'm no longer poor. I can afford to live in an apartment by myself in one of the nicest neighborhoods of the city. I can afford to go to restaurants. I can afford to take vacations. I can afford to live stress free. So if I did it with no connections, no background, no privilege, all of you can do it as well. I am sure. Okay. So the problem is that we always find, or many people always find somebody else to blame it on. I have heard stories of, oh, it's the fault of capitalism. Oh, it's the fault of the corrupt politicians. Oh, it's the fault of Trump. Even though we live in Canada, they find Trump, whatever, guilty for their mishaps. Or maybe it's the fault of Biden. It's the fault of my boss. My boss is not giving me a promotion. It's the fault of my spouse who's keeping me down, doesn't allow me to study, or doesn't give me time, or what is not helping me out. It's because I'm black. It's because I'm Latino. It's because I'm a woman. Or it's because I'm not straight. Or it's because I am white and then I'm suffering from reverse discrimination. So we can go on and find all kind of circumstances and people to blame. And what you're doing? You are giving the power of your life to somebody else, to the circumstances, to other people, to whatever. So what I suggest is for you to go to the nearest mirror, look at yourself in the eyes, and say this to yourself: I take full responsibility for my destiny. I am in control of my choices and action. My past does not define my future. I am responsible for shaping it. I choose how to react to challenges, and I can learn from them. I take full responsibility for the consequences of my decision. I am the architect of my destiny, and I have the power to change it. I will not let external circumstances dictate my happiness. I am accountable for my success and failure. I have the ability to make possible changes in my life. I am responsible for my own well being, both physically and mentally. Every day is a new opportunity for me to create the life that I want. Say this to yourself, believe it, and look for ways in which you can change the circumstances. Look for ways in which you can get that promotion. Look for ways in which you can overcome being black or Latino or woman or straight or not straight or whatever. There are many ways that you can get around these circumstances in your life. Start advancing, start asking for those uh, raises at work, stop educating yourself, start taking little side hustles on the side, and little by little, you will find the tools to get out of poverty. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.